World Snooker Championship. Neil Robertson racks up maximum break at Crucible in Sheffield. Neil Robertson's 147 in the 19th frame of his second-round match against Jack Lasovsky was the 12th in World Championship history. It just tops the season off. Because it's on everyone's bucket list to make a 147 at the Crucible, and my mum was in the crowd as well. Neil Robertson racked up a maximum break but still crashed out of the World Championship in a final frame defeat to Jack Lasovsky. The pre-tournament favorite achieved the 12th 147 in Crucible history in the 19th frame of the match, but it was not enough to prevent his shock 13-12. Lost to the tournament's 14th seed. Sponsored link. Thailand. Work from home jobs in the US may pay you more than remote job offers. Search ads. Recommended by Lasovsky, rated the best current player not to win a ranking event by many, had exceeded expectations by carving out a 9-7 overnight advantage, and when he took a scrappy opener to extend his lead to 3 frames, a major upset looked on the cards. Bingham. It would be mad to write Ronnie off winning 7th Crucible title. Mark Selby. Blood, Sweat. Kelly Fisher's incredible journey to 9-ball queen. 147 Heaven, the World Championship's maximum breaks. 2022. Neil Robertson v Jack Lasovsky, second round. 2020. John Higgins v Kurt Mafflin, second round, lost 13-11. 2012. Stephen Hendry v Stuart Bingham, first round, won 10-4. 2009. Stephen Hendry v Sean Murphy, quarterfinal, lost 13-11. 2008. Ali Carter v Peter Ebden, quarterfinal, won 13-9. 2008. Ronnie O'Sullivan v Mark Williams, second round, won 13-7. 2005. Mark Williams vs Robert Milkins, first round, won 10-1. 2003. Ronnie O'Sullivan v Marco Fu, first round, lost 10-6. 1997. Ronnie O'Sullivan v Mick Price, first round, won 10-6. 1995. Stephen Hendry v Jimmy White, semifinal, won 16-12. 1992. Jimmy White v Tony Drago, first round, won 10-4. 1983. Cliff Thorburn v Terry Griffiths, second round, won 13-12. But the 30-year-old was frequently let down by careless shot choice, and a poor safety in the next let in Robertson to clear the colors and narrow the deficit 2 frames. Robertson followed his 147 with back-to-back breaks of 79 and 60 to take the lead, but when it seemed the momentum had shifted, Lasovsky responded again with an 88 to haul an intriguing match back all square at 11-11. A shocking missed green in the next again appeared to spell Lasovsky's demise, as Robertson took the frame and established a potentially match-winning lead in the next, only for Lasovsky to respond with a stunning 72 to pink to force the decider. As nerves took center stage, both players missed fine opportunities to build a lead, but a misjudged safety by Robertson let in his opponent, who held his Nervetto pull away and claim the biggest win of his career. Robertson took some solace from his maximum, insisting, "It just tops the season off because it's on everyone's bucket list to make a 147 at the Crucible, and my mum was in the crowd as well." Defeat for the 40-year-old extended his dismal record at the Crucible, having reached the one table set up just once since he won his solitary title in. But he added, "If I only win it once, I've had an unbelievable career. I've achieved everything I could ever dream of 100 times over. The season I've had has been the season of absolute dreams. If I'd gone on to win here, it would probably have been the greatest season anyone has had in the." But Jack played the match of his life. It was an incredible match, and it was played in the right way. I've got nothing but praise for Jack because he really just handled himself really well. Lasovsky described his win as the best of my career and added, "I gave that everything I had, and to beat the best player in the world who is playing some of the best snooker we've ever seen, it just feels like a massive achievement. I held it together well out there. There's a lot of pressure and I kept my cool really well. I missed a few balls, but I made a great clearance to take it into a decider, and I finished it off well in the end. Judd Trump, Lasovsky's close friend who clawed through similar drama to beat Anthony McGill 13-11, was the first to pay tribute, admitting, "I am over the moon for Jack. I wasn't sure he believed in himself enough to win that game, but that is a huge, huge win for him and especially to do it in the way he did." Can snooker's class of '92 reign for at least another decade? John Higgins reached the quarterfinals for the 16th time after wrapping up a 13-7 win over Napan Senkham in Sheffield, while former champion Stuart Bingham stepped on the gas to sink Kyron Wilson 13-9. Higgins believes snooker's famous class of '92 can reign for at least another decade after joining Ronnie O'Sullivan and Mark Williams in the last 8. It marks the first time in 11 years that the trio, who began their professional careers together, have reached the last 8 at the same time, and the 46-year-old Scot is convinced their sustained success is no coincidence. Higgins said, "I think it's incredible that it's been 30 years and the three of us are better players than we've ever been. Mark has been playing incredibly and Ronnie is a tougher player to play against now that he's scrapping for every frame, whereas before had maybe have thrown in the towel, which makes him undeniably the best player he's ever been." Stephen Maguire goes head-to-head with O'Sullivan in the quarterfinals on Tuesday. "I have never beaten Ronnie here, but I fancy beating anybody. I know how good I can play and how bad I can play. On the good days I am good, and on the bad days I am atrocious," said Maguire, who has lost all 3 of his previous Crucible clashes against O'Sullivan. We've got every pot covered via our website skysports.com/more-sports, our app for mobile devices, and our Twitter account at Sky Sports Pool for latest news in